Hello, retro gaming and home arcade enthusiasts. It's me, Michael B. Thank you so much for checking out the video. Today we're going to be talking about Arcade1Up and CES 2024. I've got a huge update on what they're going to be doing and, well, it's probably going to surprise you. So that's right, guys. Today I'm going to be giving you a huge update on Arcade1Up's plans for CES 2024. But before we get into that, I want to say thank you so much, everybody, for checking out the video. Guys, I always appreciate the support. If this is your first time to the channel and you like what you see, go ahead, subscribe, click the bell for notifications, all that YouTube jazz. So CES is a little bit like Christmas, well, a second Christmas for us Arcade1Up fans and enthusiasts, because it's usually when Arcade1Up rolls out their first look at their lineup for the brand new year, and we get a glimpse at what some of the cabs are. Now, the last couple years, it has been a little tepid, as mostly it's been the reveal of either the legacy cabinets, or last year it was the deluxe cabinets, which were essentially legacy cabinets, but we also got to take a look at the Casinocade and the newly designed Infinity Game Board. Well, one of the fun things to do for fans, it's on the message boards, people are making YouTube videos, much like myself. We talk about what Arcade1Up could do at CES coming up, what new cabs they could unveil, what new titles might be seen. I even did a live stream about a week ago telling people what I thought Arcade1Up could potentially be unveiling at CES in 2024, what new games we could expect to see, and what their plans were. Well, for those of you that watched my video and said, well, that's definitely what Arcade1Up is doing at CES in 2024, or looked at my thumbnail and just assumed I had all the answers and you could put it in the bank that this is what Arcade1Up was doing at CES in 2024, well, turns out I was very wrong, and I've got a huge update to share with you right now from Arcade1Up on their plans for CES 2024. And like I alluded to earlier, may actually surprise you. So I actually received a message directly from Arcade1Up, and they gave me an update on what their plans are for CES. So I'm going to read it to you verbatim. I hope you are doing well. I wanted to reach out and inform you that Arcade1Up will not be announcing anything at this year's CES 2024. At this time, Arcade1Up is focusing on not only delivering the highest quality, officially licensed at-home arcades on the market, but making sure that each product announcement is delivered with proper reverence and attention to detail. You should definitely look forward to some exciting news later on in 2024. We are looking forward to bringing more exciting arcade products to the community. Game on. So, what does this mean? Are they just not coming? I don't think it's that simple. Like, if you take a look at the message, it's pretty clear there with the messaging that they don't want to go into CES without all their ducks in a row. So, there's a couple things really at play here, and I want to talk about them one by one. First off, let's talk about the absolute poor production Arcade1Up has delivered with their recent marketing and production videos. I mean, what they're putting out here hasn't been the highest of qualities, and people like myself and other people in the community have let them know that this presentation maybe isn't up to snuff or doesn't paint them in the best light. Now, I have heard that Arcade1Up have heard the feedback from people like myself and the community, and maybe what they were trying to accomplish with these ads didn't necessarily hit the mark. And maybe there was more of this planned for CES, so they wanted to back it up, take some time, and do a better job of their presentation before actually announcing their new products to the community moving forward. And it's pretty clear from the message that I received that's one of the focus points here. Secondly, I think that right now the actual lineup of games that they're going to announce at CES isn't actually finalized. I have it on good authority that it's not. I mean, with all the leaks and information that's come out about potential products, other things like that. It's been a lot of feedback on the communities, and once again, Arcade1Up are trying to listen to that feedback and offer you, the community, the products that you probably want the most. So maybe some stuff had to go back to the drawing board, and maybe they are trying to focus on getting the best games. And realistically, you think about two of those factors of having an unfinalized game list plus not being very happy with your marketing, then you think about the timeline. I mean, CES starts on January 3rd, really to have that stuff prepared, ready, and presentable, ready to go by the conventions. Probably just too tight a timeline for them to actually make it to the show. The other big thing that I have heard is that Arcade1Up actually is looking to do more along the lines of what all the major companies are doing and not really attach themselves to big consumer electronics shows, CES, or other events, and try to, forge their own path, kind of like what Nintendo's doing with Nintendo Directs and stuff like that. So they're looking to branch out and maybe focus on doing their own announcements going forward. So I think all these reasons tie into why Arcade1Up is actually not going to be at CES in 2024. Now, I gotta be honest, this does bum me out quite a little bit because I know my buddy B-Kong and Justin are headed back to Vegas this year to attend CES as well. So it would have been nice for them to be able to meet up, have some FaceTime with the Arcade1Up team, see the new products, and maybe share that with us, the community. Plus, it's just exciting. It's always exciting to see reveals. We always want to see new product. We're difficult people like that. Like, even when we have cool stuff in front of us, we're like, cool, what's next? So announcements are always fun. It looks like we're going to have to wait. We don't have a timeline exactly of when Arcade1Up will make their official announcements, but I'm guessing it will be soon. So guys, that's my huge update for Arcade1Up at CES in 2024. The news that it looks like they're not actually going to be there or going to be presenting games during that time frame. Now, while I am, of course, bummed, I don't necessarily think this is a bad thing, especially if this means that they're going to take more time to finalize their lineup, to offer us the best products they possibly can, listen to the feedback from the community, and offer the titles that we're hoping to see. Plus, taking some more time to make sure their marketing and presentation is up to snuff. Well, personally, I think that's a step in the right direction for Arcade1Up, and listening to your community and to your core fan base, never a bad thing. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments down below, what do you think of this news? Arcade1Up not going to be presenting anything at CES this year. The annual tradition is broken, but they do have things planned for later in the year. Anyways, guys, thank you so very much for watching. This is Michael B. the Game Genie, and I'll talk to you next time.